A very good morning, kids. I hope all of you are doing good. Today, in this video, we will be talking about nouns, numbers. We already know that what nouns are, but today we will be talking about numbers. So, let's start. Nouns are the naming words of a person, place, animal, thing, feelings. So, we all know that nouns are the naming words of a person, place, animal, thing, or feeling. So, let's see what are nouns in numbers. Okay, so let's start with this particular conversation between two girls. Read the conversation between Srishti and Preeti. Help Preeti make a list of the things that she has to buy. Srishti, we have a party for our class tomorrow. Could you buy some of the things we need? Preeti, sure, Srishti. What should I buy? Srishti, we need 30 paper cups, 30 paper plates, a bag of chips, a big chocolate cake, and 2 bottles of orange juice. Preeti, that's a lot of things. I hope I remember everything. So, they were having a party and they thought of getting certain things. So, let's see what the things were. Okay, so the things were 30 paper cups, 30 paper plates, a bag of chips, a bag of chocolate cake, and 2 bottles of orange juice. Did you notice the words you listed tell us whether they are one or many in number? Yes. You remember 30 plates, 30 paper cups, one big chocolate cake, a bag of chips. So now can you tell me what all things were one and what all things were just many? A bag of chips, a big chocolate cake. Yes, a bag of chips, packet of chips, that is counted as one only, and a big chocolate cake is one itself. Then many 30 paper cups, 30 paper plates, and 2 bottles of orange juice. So these are many. Nouns can tell us about the number of people, places, animal, or things. Yes, nouns can also tell us about the numbers of people, places, animals, or things. So, we can say that nouns can be singular or plural in number. Singular means whenever we are talking about something which is one, and plural means which is more than one, two or above. Okay. So let's see what singular nouns are. Singular nouns are used as names of a singular person, animal, or thing. Whenever we are talking about one person, one animal, one thing, they all are considered as singular. See the examples here. Mother gave the baby a toy car. Mother gave the baby a toy car. So you can see mother is singular and baby is singular and car is singular. Since we are talking about one quantity, one person, that is why we have highlighted mother, baby, and car. In the second sentence, I ate an egg for breakfast. So I ate an egg. How many eggs I ate? I ate only one egg. So one singular egg. Then an apple a day keeps the doctor away. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apple, day, and doctor. So apple is one, a day means every day, one individual day, and doctor. So they are saying that an apple a day keeps the doctor away means we are talking about singular in number. We are talking about one in number. So singular nouns are those nouns which tells us the names of a single person, animal, or thing. Now you can see here there's a girl, one girl, okay? There's a dog, one dog, a bus, and a school. So they all are singular in number. They all are singular in number. For example, if you're having a notebook in your hand, that and it is one in number, so it is singular. If you're writing with one pen, it is singular. So anything which is 1 in number is singular. Remember this thing. Anything which is 1 in number is singular. Moving further. Plural nouns. Plural nouns are used as names of more than one person, animal, or thing. Now see, singular means whenever we are talking about one person, place, animal or thing, but plural means whenever we are talking about more than one, okay? 2, 5, 10, 100, 1500, 1000. So whenever we are talking about more than one thing, it is your plural noun. See the examples. Mother gave the baby several toys to play with. Now see, toys. Toys is plural. She gave him several, means many toys to play with. Next sentence. Mr. Sinha bought eggs from the grocery store. Who bought the eggs from the grocery store? Mr. Sinha. Mr. Sinha is singular in number. There is only he's one person. And what did he buy? He bought eggs. So eggs, you can see S is there. So it is plural. Okay. Something which is more than one is your plural. You can see now there are girls, 5 girls, 3 dogs, 2 buses and 4 schools. So all these are your plural in number. Anything which is more than one is plural in number. Moving further, you can see certain examples. Bird, birds. Book, books. Cat, cats. Dog, dogs. Pen, pens. So these are the basic examples of singular and plural. There are certain rules which we will be discussing further in the video, but first of all we need to understand is that majority of the nouns, whenever we are forming their plural, they generally add s with them, but there are certain nouns which have other different rules. Okay, so for example, singular was bird, plural turns into birds. Book, books. Cat, cats. Dog, dogs. Pen, pens. Now 8 plural noun rules. First of all, we are learning the 8 plural nouns, then we are having certain other nouns rules, we will be learning those. Okay, so the first one says add s to form the plural of most nouns. As you saw in the last particular example list I discussed with you, cat, cats, book, books, pen, pens, girl, girls, boy, boys. So this is what they are saying. The first rule says that whenever you are forming plural, majority of the nouns simply add s with them to make a plural of it. For example, girl, girls. Apple, apples. So the first rule is simply add s. Now coming to the second rule, add es to nouns that end in ch, sh, s, x or z. So now what you have to add is any singular noun which is ending in ch, sh, s, x and z, you have to add es to make plural of it. For example, bench. Now see, bench, ch, it is ending in ch. So any noun which is ending in ch, what you will add? You will add es. So benches, benches. Next, dish. It is ending with sh. Again, what you will add? You will add es. Dishes. Bus. Bus. You will add es. Buses. Box. Box. Again x at the end. So you will add es. Boxes. Quiz. Quiz. Okay. And it will be quizzes. Oh, sorry, s. So quizzes. Next. For nouns that end in y with a consonant before the y, change the y to I and add es. Now this rule says if there is a singular noun which is ending with y, but before y we are having a consonant, not having a vowel but we are having consonants. For example, candy, candy. Here this particular noun ends with y but is having a consonant before it, d. So what we have to do, we will, in such nouns, what we will do, we will simply remove y and instead of y we will write I and es. So candy will change into candies, candies. Then puppy, puppy. Okay, puppy. So puppy will change into puppies. Fourth rule says For nouns that end in y with the vowel before the y, just add s. Now they are saying if there is any singular noun which is ending with y, okay, it ends with y, but before y there is a vowel, okay, like you can see in toy, toy. So y is at the end, but before that we have o, it's a vowel, so you will add simply s, okay. So toys. Same goes with boy, boy, ending with y but having o before that, a vowel, so it will be simply s, boys. Now you can see another example, monkey, monkey, ending with y but before that we have a vowel e, so monkeys, monkeys. Now next one, for nouns that end in f or fe, drop the f or fe and add ves. Now they are saying, this is a very important one, they are saying any noun which is ending in f or fe, okay, any noun which is ending in f or fe, we simply remove f and fe from those nouns and we add ves. See, loaf, loaf, what it turns into, loaves, loaves. Then knife, knives, knife, it is ending in fe, remove fe and write ves, so the spelling will be knives, okay. Next rule, for nouns that end with a consonant before and o, add es. Now they are saying if there is a noun, okay, which ends with a consonant before and o, add es. If there is a noun which ends with o but before that we are having a consonant, listen very carefully, if we are having a noun which ends with o but before that we have a consonant, then what we do, we simply add es to that noun. For example, potato, potato, so now it is ending in o but before that we are having a consonant t, so we will simply add es, like the one we did in y. If we are having a consonant y and then before that we have a vowel, we will simply add s. Here if you are having o at the end which is preceded by a consonant, you will simply add es. potatoes, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes, tomatoes. Now some nouns change the spelling of the singular noun. Now these nouns are known as irregular nouns. These nouns generally don't follow these rules, the 6 rules which we have discussed till now. They simply change the entire spelling. For example, child will turn into children, mouse will turn into mice, okay, tooth, teeth. So these are your irregular nouns. Some nouns use the same singular and plural form, yes. Some nouns remain the same, whether you are talking about one, whether you are talking about thousand, they will remain same. Fish is never fishes, it is fish only. Deer, deer only. Now we are discussing the last 2 rules again, 7th and 8th one, in a brief way. Some nouns always take their plural form even though they refer to one thing. This one is a different rule. They are saying even if we are talking about one thing, even if we are talking about one noun, but still we will take their plural form. For example, I iron my trousers carefully. Now you wear your trousers, you wear your jeans. We never say jean or trouser, we always say jeans or trousers. Why? Because it has 2 parts, 2 legs, you have 2 legs, so you need 2 sides to wear it, right? Example, so what we say, whenever we are having a singular noun which is actually having a, part, you can say, which is plural in number, you say that it is singular, but we usually add s with it. For example, trouser, that is completely wrong, it is trousers. People often say spectacle, no, those are spectacles, okay. Pant, no, it is pants. Then Please be careful with the scissors. They are very sharp. Now, scissors, not scissor. My uncle bought me a pair of sunglasses from Thailand. See, sunglasses, not sunglass. Sunglasses. I'm sorry. Some nouns have the same singular and plural forms. The eighth rule, which we discussed. The deer walked out of the forest. There are three species of deer in the zoo. So, in the first sentence, they are saying that there was only one deer which walked out of the forest, and in the second sentence, they are talking about three species of deer which are in the zoo. So, deer remains deer only. The film Finding Dory was about a group of fish. Fish. It is not saying fishes, it only says fish. So fish, deer, all these are examples of nouns which remain same whether you're talking about singular or whether you're talking about plural. Next, abstract nouns usually have only the singular form. Yes, abstract nouns usually have their singular forms only. For example, my father loves listening to classical music. Music is an abstract noun. Okay, it is an abstract noun. So you never say musics. You say songs, but music is a feeling. It is an abstract noun, so it is always singular. We should listen to the advice of those who are wiser than us. Yes, advice. We never say advises. We always say advice because it is an abstract noun. Another rule. Collective nouns are usually singular, but some always have a plural form. Yes. This is a very important rule. Some kids might get confused in this one, so be very careful. Collective nouns are usually singular, but some always have a plural form. I told you that collective nouns, whenever we are talking about collective nouns, it is taken as a single individual identity, as a single individual noun. But there are certain plural forms also. You can see the first one. The choir is singing beautifully. Singular. The people work for the good of the country. Now, so people, group of people you say, okay. So people is plural here. Then the cattle are chewing the grass hungrily. Cattle. Cattle is again, you can say a herd of cattle. So that cattle is considered here as plural, not as singular. There are certain nouns that don't follow the rules of forming plural nouns. They are known as irregular nouns. Spelling of such nouns are completely changed and some remain the same. Let's see examples. Okay, a child turns into children. A woman, women. So here remember the spelling of a single woman is WOMAN and plural it becomes WOMEN. A man, men. Again, MAN changes into MEN. A person changes into people. A foot, feet. A tooth, teeth. A leaf, leaves. Knife, knives. An aircraft, aircraft. An octopus, octopi. A sheep, sheep. A wolf, wolves. A deer, deer. A goose, geese. An ox, oxen, mouse, mice. So with this we are done with the first part of numbers, nouns. Okay, we have another part of it to discuss that we will be discussing in the next video. So for now what you have to do is revise all these rules. Okay, revise all these rules very carefully and try to see around yourself which things are singular and which things are plural. You will be having a good idea about those certain things, how to form singular and plural. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.